Japanese neurologists carried out an MRI scan on Neymar's brain while he played football. Then they compared his brain activity to amateur players and even other professionals. What they found was shocking. Most players showed massive activity in their prefrontal cortex, the thinking part of the brain, but Neymar, his brain was almost silent. At first, that sounds like a problem, right? Shouldn't elite players be thinking more, making complex calculations in real time? But here's the thing, this is exactly what separates Neymar from everyone else. He doesn't think, his body just moves, effortlessly, like he's on autopilot. The neurologist said if they scanned Messi or Ronaldo, they'd probably see the same thing. Because this is what true peak performance looks like. This is flow state. And today, I'm showing you exactly how to enter it on command, every single match you play. Let's get into it. Alright, so what exactly is flow state? Flow is a mental condition where you're completely absorbed in what you're doing. Space disappears, time slows down. Everything feels effortless. You're not thinking about what to do next, you just do it. Every touch is perfect. Decisions happen instantly without conscious thought. You see the whole pitch clearly. Your body knows what to do before your mind does. Time feels different, sometimes slower, sometimes faster. You're not nervous or overthinking, just playing out. Here's what's happening in your brain during flow. Scientists have studied elite athletes using brain scans, and they discovered something fascinating. When you're in flow, part of your brain actually shuts down, specifically your prefrontal cortex. The part responsible for self-criticism, overthinking, and conscious decision-making goes quiet. It's like your brain switches from manual to autopilot. Your conscious mind steps aside and lets your subconscious, which has done these movements thousands of times, take complete control. Think about when you first learned to drive. Every action was conscious. Check mirror, signal, gear, turn, exhausting. But now, you drive while having conversations, listening to music, thinking about other things. Your subconscious handles everything. That's what flow does for football. Your trained instincts take over while your conscious mind just watches. During flow, your brain releases dopamine, endorphins, serotonin, and norepinephrine. This is why flow doesn't just make you play better. It makes you feel incredible. This is the same chemical combination that creates natural highs. It's why athletes become addicted to flow. It's not just about performance, it's about feeling completely alive. Now, flow state doesn't just happen randomly. It requires specific conditions. According to Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, one of the world's leading researchers on flow, you need these conditions to trigger it. Condition 1, challenge skill balance. For flow to happen, the challenge you're facing must match your skill level. Think of it like this graph. High skill, low challenge equals boredom. Your mind wanders, you lose focus. This is why playing against much weaker opponents kills your intensity. Low skill, high challenge equals anxiety. You're overwhelmed, you hesitate, you second guess. This is what happens when you play against players way better than you. Skill and challenge perfectly matched equals flow. You're engaged, you're locked in. Your instincts take over. This is why the best performances happen when you're playing against opponents who are slightly better than you. They push you just enough to keep you engaged without overwhelming you. Condition 2, clear goals. Your brain needs to know exactly what it's trying to achieve. In football, this is already built in. The goal is obvious. Score, assist, win, dominate your opponent. The rules are set. The objective is clear. This is why football is actually a perfect environment for flow. The conditions are already there. You just need to know how to access them. Condition 3, immediate feedback. Flow requires instant feedback on whether you're succeeding or failing. Football provides this naturally. You pass the ball, it reaches your teammate, or it doesn't. You try to beat a defender, you get past them, or you don't. Immediate feedback. This constant feedback adjust cycle keeps you locked in the present moment, which is exactly where flow lives. Now here's the issue. Even though football has all the right conditions for flow, most players still can't access it. Why? Because modern life has destroyed your brain's ability to enter flow states. Dopamine is your brain's reward chemical. It makes you feel motivated, focused, and engaged. But here's the problem. Not all dopamine is the same. Modern life floods your brain with cheap dopamine. Instant effortless rewards that hijack your reward system, scrolling short-form content, playing video games for hours, eating processed junk food, watching adult content, and if you're still doing this, it's destroying your focus, confidence, and performance. These things give you massive dopamine hits without any effort, and over time, they fry your dopamine receptors. Your brain becomes desensitized, it needs bigger and bigger hits to feel anything. And when you step on the pitch, nothing feels rewarding enough to lock you in. You can't focus, you overthink. You feel disconnected, flow becomes impossible. Flow state happens when your brain shifts into alpha and theta wave frequencies. Alpha waves occur when you're relaxed but alert. They're linked to creativity, reaction speed, and effortless movement. Theta waves are even deeper. They happen when you're in a dreamlike state, completely immersed. This is why flow feels surreal. Your brain is literally in a different state of consciousness. But constant overstimulation keeps your brain stuck in high-frequency beta waves, the stress, overthinking, anxiety state. If you want to access flow, you need to reset your brain first. Before we even talk about triggering flow in matches, you need to fix your dopamine system. Here's how. Step 1. Cut overstimulation limit activities that drain your focus. Short-form content. Stop lying to yourself. I only watch it for football content isn't an excuse. Short-form content is designed to fry your attention span. It's too fast to teach you anything real, and it's destroying your ability to focus for extended periods. Processed foods, they spike dopamine artificially and crash your energy. Adult content. If you're serious about improving, quit. If you want a full guide on how to stop, let me know in the comments. Step 2. Replace with real dopamine. Instead of cheap hits, focus on activities that give meaningful satisfaction. Play football outside, lift weights, read, push yourself out of your comfort zone. When you focus on meaningful tasks instead of mindless distractions, your dopamine system resets and flow becomes accessible again. Step 3. Natural reset activities. These might sound simple, but they're powerful. Walk barefoot on grass or sand. This grounds your nervous system. Get sunlight on your skin, especially in the morning. Spend time in nature. Your brain evolved here, not staring at screens. These activities retrain your brain to find joy in reality instead of artificial stimulation. If you stick to these habits, your dopamine system will reset in a few weeks, and suddenly, football will feel engaging again. Flow will come naturally. Alright, now let's get into the practical methods to trigger flow on command. Method 1, the morning reset. The moment you wake up on match day, go outside, get sunlight, close your eyes. For 5 to 20 minutes, just listen to your thoughts without engaging with them. Don't try to shut your mind off completely. That's not the goal. Instead, observe your thoughts like you're watching a river flow. Most people get swept away by their thoughts. But if you step back and just watch them, you start recognizing patterns. What distracts you, what stresses you, what thoughts repeat. This trains you to not get caught up in overthinking during matches. When you make a bad pass or miss a shot, you can let it go instead of spiraling. Method 2, the spawning method. Find a quiet spot. Close your eyes, shut everything off. In your mind, say this to yourself: I have just spawned on Earth. Nothing exists except what is happening right now. You're removing time from your perspective, resetting your brain as if you were just born into this present moment. No past mistakes, no future worries, just right now. Then shift into deep visualization. Don't just watch yourself play well, feel everything. Feel the ball at your feet, feel your body shifting as you move. Hear the sound of the ball striking your boot. Hear the crowd, the wind, your teammates' voices. See yourself executing the perfect touch, dribble, pass, shot. Imagine you were born for this exact task, this match in front of you. Your brain can't tell the difference between real experience and deep visualization. Studies show that mental rehearsal activates the same neural pathways as actually performing the action. That's why elite athletes, musicians, and even military operatives use this method. Method 3, pre-game nutrition. What you eat affects your brain's ability to enter flow, foods that boost flow. Blueberries, antioxidants that protect brain cells and enhance communication between neurons. Fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, omega-3s, crucial for brain health. Dark chocolate improves blood flow to the brain. Avocados enhance cognitive function and focus. Green tea, L-theanine and caffeine boost brain function without jitters. Water, dehydration kills focus and slows reactions. Eat clean on match day. Your brain needs the right fuel to perform. Here's something I haven't told you yet. Everyone has a different flow trigger. For some players, flow comes when the team is dominating and energy is high. For others, it's when the pressure is on and adrenaline starts pumping. The environment, the context, it all matters. You could spend hours reading about techniques and strategies to trigger flow, but the truth is, there's no perfect blueprint. Flow doesn't have a set formula. It comes from experimenting and finding what clicks for you. The real solution: play more football, get involved in small-sided games, pick-up games, park football with friends, 1-versus-1 challenges, matches with no pressure. The more you play, the more touches you get. The more familiar you become with the rhythm of the game. The faster you find that zone. Don't focus on looking good for others. Don't worry about impressing anyone, just play. Have fun, enjoy the game in its purest form. You'll start getting into flow without even realizing it. You'll make better decisions, react faster, see the game differently. The more you activate flow, the easier it becomes to trigger it. It's like building muscle. The more you practice, the more automatic it becomes. Flow state isn't magic. It's not reserved for Neymar, Messi, or Ronaldo. It's a trainable state that you can access consistently once you understand how. Reset your dopamine system. Use the spawning method, visualize deeply, eat right, and most importantly, play more football. The more you experience flow, the easier it becomes to find it again. Your brain learns the pathway. Start today. Pick one method from this video and commit to it, and watch as what used to be rare and random becomes your normal state on the pitch. Have you ever experienced flow state in a match? What did it feel like? Drop it in the comments. I want to hear your story. And subscribe. I'm breaking down peak performance like this every single week to help you dominate the game.